All right, all right, all right. Okay, my fault, everybody. For some reason, freaking, for some reason, everything kind of like went down again. Don't know what's going on here. Probably attacking the stream. All the haters. Not just kidding. Tinfoil hat on, right? Okay. All right. So good news is, if you missed the opening, the pregame, if you will, if you missed our opening pregame to the show, I will have it stitched up later. But we are back live. So thank you to everybody for bringing it to my attention. We had some problems kind of going down. So let's hope that all that kind of is behind us now. In fact, let me get everything rolling. Make sure everything's squared away here right now. All right, we're good. So, really quick, just a reminder: if you want to be a part of the conversation tonight, if you want to react in real time, you can do so on X and on YouTube. So, be sure to drop a comment in the chat section. Follow us across the board on social media at Shark City Hockey. If you're not doing so already, you can find us on Instagram for more relatable Sharks fan content. You could obviously find us on X and on YouTube. Please like and subscribe, repost the stream, and you could react in real time and chat it up with other hockey fans around the world. Hopefully the streams won't crash. My bad. But let's do this. Here we go. Saturday afternoon hockey at the Tank. I know a lot of you East Coast fans are loving this 4 o'clock face-off for us here in San Jose, California. I know I'm loving it. Be able to end the game with a decent time. Not a bad turnout, I imagine, at the Tank. Hey, somebody who has the breakaway pass for this month, let me know. I heard a rumor that this game was removed from the breakaway pass lineup. So the breakaway pass for Sharks fans is like $89 a month, and you're supposed to get every home game regardless, special event or not, like tonight with the giveaways at the Bay FC jersey giveaways. But back to the point, I heard a rumor on Reddit that for some reason or another they removed the game, tonight's game. Can someone confirm that for me? That'll be awesome. All right, so we got the opening face-off here. I imagine, they expected a sellout game. Toronto Maple Leafs, that tends to bring out a lot of the blue jerseys here in the Bay. And, their fans travel rather well. All right, just testing out the chat capabilities. Want to make sure everything's squared away, and it is. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Austin Matthews, the Bay Area native, born in San Ramon. One of the few Latinos to ever skate it up and lace it up and skate in an NHL rink. All right. Sharks freaking with some pressure early on, baby. Running Addison with some shots from the blue line. Let's roll. Sharks have some energy. They obviously are not trying to drop 11 in a row. Oh, nice shot. Martin Jones is in net. Just a reminder. Pardon me if you're, jumping on this stream. We did a pregame stream and had to end it quickly. Second time in a row our stream randomly malfunctioned. I wonder why. Anyways, I'm gonna put on my teal tinfoil hat and say that the powers that be are trying to shut down this stream, because after all, this is the #1 trending live stream in Sharks territory. No statements of affirmations needed. Have hundreds of comments during the stream from the Sharks fifth line. We have some regulars that join us, and then of course everyone that rewatches the live stream on YouTube. So thank you to all of you for your support. Blackwood versus Jones. Sedina now behind the net for behind Martin Jones, but Toronto, they regain possession of that. Again, just want to say this one more time. When the Toronto Maple Leafs visit the Shark Tank, this is the 24th game that the Maple Leafs have ever played at the tank. They're 7-12-3-1. So the Sharks have had their number when they come here to the Bay Area. As far as the Sharks' all-time record against the Toronto Maple Leafs, they are this is the 58th all-time game, and the Sharks are 26-25-5-1. So all-time, it's a little evened out, but Sharks have had their number in the tank. And point blank, what a block by Kyle Granlund. Wow. There was a point-blank opportunity shot for Toronto right there in front of Blackwood, and Granlund just put the body on the line and blocked that shot. That guy had all day to line up that shot. All day. All right, face-up's going to be taking at the blocker side of Mackenzie Blackwood. That's his right-hand side. Won by the Sharks. Rudenau clears the zone. Nice. High tempo 5 minutes to start this game off here in San Jose, which is what you want to see for, Sharks fans. That's what you want to see from the Sharks. Shots are even at 2 apiece. Again, this is 1 out of 2 games in which we'll play this squad this season. It's literally home and home series back to back. So in 3 days, the Sharks will be in Toronto to start off their road trip, and they'll be that'll be wrapping up the season series. So let's hope that we can sweep this series 2-0 this season. That'll be amazing. All right, now Sharks circling the Alexander Barabanov put a shot just wide of Martin Jones. Sharks, some pressure early on here. I love it. Let's see if we can sustain the pressure. Let's see if we can sustain that pressure. All right. I want to pause really quick on the commentary here because I got to reshare the link for all of our other followers on social media who got the old link. Pardon the pause and the silence here. Just gotta freaking reshare this dang link since it's kind of weird. Not a good start to the 2024 live streams. This is the second time in a row the stream dropped for some reason. It is what it is, though. We'll get past it. It's annoying, but it is what it is. It says it's almost as annoying as the Sharks losing 10 in a row. But again, we'll get through it. All right, Sharks are on a TV timeout, so here's a good time for me to do this. All right. All right, and that about does it. You know what? While we do this commercial break, in case you're finding this video or this stream without the top, I'm going to go over it all over again really quick. So here's your lines for tonight. Here's your lineup. My bad. Got to start all over. All right, so your first line is going to be Eklund, Hurdle, Barabanov returns to the top six lineup, or returns with Hurdle and Eklund on that top line. They're backed by Emberson and Ferraro. Personally, this is my top line for this season, and I'm so glad to see that Anthony Duclair is reunited with Granlund and Setterlund. Henry Thrun and Jean Ruda will be the second defensive pairing. Your third line is Justin Bailey, Luke Cunnin, Mike Hoffman, Nikita Ohoryuk, and Kalen Addison are going to be your third defensive pair line. On that third line, LeBanc, Carpenter, Zadina, Studnicka was sent down to the AHL, which, as I mentioned earlier, or I mentioned the other stream that got cut. It's about time. With all due respect, I hope that he could salvage that 6th round pick that the Sharks sent Vancouver's way, and help out the farm with the Barracuda. But Studnicka just again kind of sluggish, kind of slow. Didn't really see too much from him. That kind of in my opinion, was all right, yeah, this guy definitely deserves, a spot on the main roster. A lot of people were trying to say that, he's being sent down because Logan Couture was going to be dressed tonight. No, I don't think so. As a matter of fact, I don't expect Logan Couture to be dressed in 3 days against Toronto either. They said that he'll return during the road trip. I mean, that could be 2 or 3 games deep. But yeah, definitely not tonight. I don't know why people on social media were trying to insinuate that because Studnicka got sent down, that meant Couture is going to come back tonight. That just makes no sense. The Sharks said he's going to come back in the road trip. Anyways, I'm down for it. If you haven't had a chance to check out our latest video on our latest YouTube video, Shark City Unfiltered, for who the potential next San Jose Sharks captain may be. You don't know why I'm excited for Logan Couture's return. Again, he has not shared what exactly his injury was that he sustained, rather that he just re-aggravated an old injury. If you follow Couture, he's injured his lower body throughout his entire career. So, I mean, you could, it could be anything really. But jokingly, okay, this is a joke, but I'm just going to say this, okay? His wife and Couture welcomed their newborn into the world on August 26th, I think it was, and California state law says that companies must allow paternity leave up to 12 weeks. That would be January 26th. Anyways, so honestly, I love Logan Couture. I'm a big Couture fan. When Pavelski, Thornton, and Marlowe were on the team, just so you can know how much I love Logan Couture, I was vouching for him to be the next captain prior to Pavs. It's a pecking order. Obviously, Pavs is going to be given the captaincy, and some would argue that he was probably one of the last great leaders in that locker room. However, Logan Couture has just been fire, and it's really unfortunate that he had to lead some of these teams this past few years that are going to go down as some of the worst teams in Sharks franchise history, unfortunately, just due to the record. I'm not saying talent-wise, but I wouldn't be surprised if Couture puts on a freaking show, puts on a showcase, and may potentially be, he might be on the block. We've been saying this from the beginning of the season. We've been saying this for a while, that Logan Couture was rumored to be one of the interest going into the season for, trade acquisitions, trade target, that is. And, he was out all season, obviously, so you're going to need some time to put on a showcase and kind of prove to the clubs that may be making a deep playoff run or trying to make a deep playoff run why you should get him. And I can see that happening, especially when, Sharks, in terms of leadership goes, they've been drifting toward another player. So if you want a little bit more in depth into that and a little bit more detail, a little bit more stuff to back it up, check out our latest video of Shark City Unfiltered, titled "The Next San Jose Sharks Captain." Definitely worth a look. So get your popcorn ready, Sharks fans. That's all I'm trying to say. Get your popcorn ready. Sharks have been putting on quite the show when it comes to, parting ways with their veterans, right? Last year, Erik Karlsson was essentially fed the puck, helped him out, put on an impressive, 100-plus point season. I think it ended at 101 to win the Norris Trophy. Obviously, when you have a player, with that kind of performance, it's going to help, regain interest, regain a trade. They did the same thing earlier that season with Timo Meier. Kept feeding that guy the puck. Named him to be the all-star. So, the price tag looks good on the trade block. He definitely, increases the trade value, that is. And then even with Tomas Hertl, you could even say that, when they gave him that 8-year extension, he was kind of the featured player. The Sharks have been doing that, so don't be shocked if Logan Couture comes out here and balls out when he returns. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. So the Sharks started out really hot, but lately it's just kind of all Toronto. 10 shots on goal, 2 for the Sharks. You have to generate offense if you want to, score some goals. And I have been saying this all season. The Sharks have, even though being outshot in a lot of their games, they tend to take advantage of the opportunities they're given. So you'll see some games where we're outshot like by twice as many shots, yet the score is either tied up or we lead the game. So we don't need a lot of opportunities, but we just need some. Matthews, man, hits the post. Oh my goodness, Matthews is trying to freaking score a goal here. Oh, this game's going to be tough. Come on, Sharks. Oh man, 2-on-1 opportunity for the Sharks. Granlund, Duclair. Duclair takes a shot, but it hits the side of the net. Come on. boy, oh boy. All right, here we go, baby. Let's go. Out of the zone. Here we go. 3-on-2 opportunity. They hurry up. Oh, my gosh. What a horrible pass. 3-on-2 opportunity, and we pass it behind the blue line. Offsides. Pardon the pause. Just getting social media posts lined up here, my bad. All right. So far, a little bit more than halfway through this first period. Shots on goal are in favor of the Leafs, 11-2. The face-off circles, the draws are even, 50% for both team. No one's committed a penalty yet, thank goodness. Let's hope the Sharks could draw a penalty from the Leafs, because we could definitely use, a chance here. Hits are relatively low, surprisingly. So 2 for Maple Leafs, 3 for the Sharks. Sharks have 2 blocked shots, including a good one by Granlund, man. Thank goodness, because that would have been point blank on Blackwood. 1 block shots for the Leafs. 2 giveaways for each club, and 1 giveaway or 1 takeaway from each club as well. All right, game on, baby. Here we go. Sharks are trying to end an 11-game or a 10-game losing streak, prevent another 11-game losing streak, just as they started the season. If you would have told me at the beginning of this season that the Sharks were going to have 2 losing streaks that reach double digits, I would have said cap. Like, I wasn't expecting them to make a deep playoff run. I was hoping that they'd be good enough to contend for wild card. It was almost looking that way last month. They were 3 games out of a wild card spot, but since then, they lost 10 in a row. And if they lose again tonight, it will be the second 11-game losing streak on the season. This game is for tonight's game against the Leafs. This is the first of a two-game series that we have against this squad, if I'm saying that correctly. It's a home-and-home series, so we play them tonight, and in 3 days we go and play in Toronto. So that'll wrap up the season matchup between the Maple Leafs and the Sharks. So let's hope that the Sharks could, not just win and end the losing streak tonight, but let's hope that they could, win both of these games and, sweep the season series against the Maple Leafs. That'd be nice. Just want to remind everybody, if you're catching us on X or on YouTube, you can leave a comment in the chat section, be a part of the Sharks' 5th line. And while I'm at it, might as well just plug the channels here. Follow us across the board on social media for some awesome Sharks fans content, more relatable Sharks fan content, unrivaled Sharks fan content. Follow us on Instagram at Shark City Hockey. And of course, follow us on X and on YouTube at Shark City Hockey for these live real-time reaction watch parties. Of course, if you're following us on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you are watching us on X, repost, like, and like. That'll be outstanding. All right. Blackwood so far besting Austin Matthews. Great 1-2 save by Mackenzie Blackwood. That's worth some praise, Sharks fans. So let's type in Big Mac. Type Big Mac in the comment section. Show some love for Mackenzie Blackwood. As a matter of fact, let me know, who do you got Who do you got for this game? If you have the Sharks, type Sharks. If you have the Leafs, type Leafs. Man, Mackenzie Blackwood getting worked again in the first period. Already made 12 saves. All right, Sharks. I don't understand what that was about, man. Eklund's been sus with his passes this season. Like, he gets the pass, and rather than trying to maybe dump it down deep because, maybe I know the Sharks aren't winning the dump and chase this season, but he'll get the puck, he'll cross the blue line, and he'll try to do like a short, like he'll try to chip it, like, or do like a short, quick pass to like the nearest Shark player by the blue line, even if there's like two guys surrounding him. So that was a horrible freaking turnover or giveaway. But I imagine that aspect of his game will improve over time. Sharks are about to be on a penalty kill here, as Tomas Hertl looks like he's going to the sin bin for tripping. So first penalty of the game is going to be awarded to Toronto, and indeed it is a tripping call against Tomas Hertl at 14:21. So with 5 minutes and about, let me update this clock, make it accurate, 5 minutes and 39 seconds in this first period, the Sharks are going to be on a 2-minute penalty kill. So type in Go Sharks or type in PK, spam the comment section by typing in PK. Let's hope that the Sharks could. Morgan Riley looks like, so he's tripping Morgan Riley, so it is what it is. Let's hope the Sharks can kill this penalty and make sure that they don't drop one goal going into the second period here. All right, my bad, getting caught up here in the live commentary from the home broadcast. They're praising Austin Matthews. All right, what a save by Blackwood. Blackwood shutting down Matthews, baby. I love it. All right, here we go. I was about to say Matthews. Maple Leafs are resetting. Shot goes off of the iron there. That's the second time. Thank goodness goalie's best friend came to play. That's the second time that the puck has beat Blackwood and went off the crossbar of the post. So a little bit of luck sometimes needed to win these hockey games. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Sharks. All right, here we go. Granlund's taking the face-off against Tavares. Deep in the Sharks zone. What's going on? Are they calling another freaking penalty on us? Okay, so it looks as if the Sharks are about to be on a freaking 5-on-3 penalty kill here. That's some bull shark, man. That's some bull shark. Oh, come on. What is that? Come on. Closing the hand on the puck is a penalty against Granlund off of the faceoff against John Tavares. Bogus call. Type bull shark in the comment section because that is some bogus call. Sharks now are going to be on an extended 5-on-3 penalty kill. The Maple Leafs will have a 2-man advantage for the next minute and 28 seconds. What the F is going on, dude? Of course, the Maple Leafs bring out all of their freaking top talent as the Sharks are on a 5-on-3 penalty kill. Tavares is trying to make himself comfortable, and he's right in the front of the crease. Ferraro was kind of battling for positioning there, and then left Tavares all alone, which wasn't a good idea because he had opportunity to just tip that puck in. But it looks like the shot goes up into the netting. Oh my goodness. That shot actually went off of Cunning and off the crossbar. My goodness, we were getting lucky. Thank goodness. Alright. Face off. Leafs now operating by the blue line. The defense is definitely pinching here as there's so much open ice. And they score. Of course. Of course. Jeez Louise. Refs are trying to send us home early, I guess. They're just working. Their power play unit was just pinching. They literally were operating less than 15 feet away. All the skaters are less than 15 feet away. The two defenders are less than 15 feet away. There's some perspective on it. And they're just a shot, and they're able to beat Mackenzie Blackwood. So the goal goes to Mitchell Marner, his 15th of the season on the power play, and they still have a minute and 15 of power play time left. 1-0 Maple Leafs. All right. Power play unit still operating for Sharks. Blast from the point. That's blocked. Justin Bailey clears it. Man. That was tough. Oh! Woo! Their power play unit is freaking moving that puck, and they're moving it in close in the slot, and they just literally missed it. It could have easily been 2-0 right there. All right, Sharks short-handed. Luke Cunnin shoots it. It gets turned away by Martin Jones, but I like to see that, taking a chance on the penalty kill. 10 seconds left in, this second power play for the Leafs. And the Sharks kill at least that one off. So, oh my goodness, another shot off of the post. Scary to think that Blackwood's already been beaten at least 4 times and the post has, bailed him out. This game could easily be 5-0 right now. But the Sharks only down by 1. All right, we're in the 17th minute of this period. Sharks are going to try to, in my opinion, they're going to need to try to freaking tie this game up. Give maximum effort. But my goodness gracious, the Leafs are pressing. They are pressing hard. 15 shots on goal right now. So Mackenzie Blackwood has made 14 saves in this first period. The Sharks have only 3 shots on freaking Martin Jones. And I bet you Martin Jones right now is thinking like, yeah, I'm glad to be getting cashed out right now on the buyout and not even get any pressure. I mean, they should be making him earn that money. The Sharks should be making Martin Jones earn that money. My goodness. Okay, my bad. 100 seconds remaining in the first period, guys. 100 seconds. Let me see exactly how much. This year, $2,916,667 is what Martin Jones is getting cashed out from the Sharks. It's insane. Oh, nice save. Oh! Another save. Blackwood ducked on that one, so that obviously went over him, but it looked a little scary. Another opportunity for the Leafs. And we have 1 minute exactly remaining in the first period. Ooh-wee. The Leafs are not looking at slowing down at all. All right, game on. Here we go. Oh, come on. My bad. The Duke of San Jose gets possession of the puck in the Toronto Maple Leaf zone, and they call us for offside. My bad. That's the second time when the Sharks have entered a zone to finally try to generate some offensive pressure, and it's offsides. Come on. My fault, guys. But I like most of you out there, I want to see this losing streak come to an end tonight. And it ain't going to get done like that, nor is it going to get done. Obviously, Blackwood again for the second consecutive game is the best Shark in the game. Honestly, it looks like we lucked out, and the Maple Leafs kind of lost possession on that 3-on-2 rush there, so we were able to just harmlessly, or Blackwood was able to harmlessly cover up that puck, thank goodness. All right, the face-off deep in the Shark zone. Less than half a minute to go, and the shots keep piling on as the Maple Leafs are closing in on almost 20 shots in this first frame. 18 shots on goal right now. I think that's going to be it. The Maple Leafs are kind of just parked behind their own goal line, keeping the puck in the trapezoid. I believe that's going to be the remainder of the period. And that is it. All right, everybody. I am Aaron James. Thank you for joining me on this live watch party. We'll be right back with your first period stats. Don't go anywhere. All right. What's up, everybody? Thank you for staying tuned, or if you just joined us, welcome. I'm Aaron James, and here we go. We're about to talk about the first period. So, not a good one for Sharks fans, that's for sure. If you're a Maple Leaf fan, then you guys are probably ecstatic right now. Shot department is off the charts. The San Jose Sharks have only 3 shots on goal this period. Man, that's crazy. 18 shots on goal for Toronto, which you got to think, thank goodness that the freaking game is still just 1-0. Oh, my bad. I got the 1 on the wrong side. It's 1-0 Toronto. Let me correct that. My fault. There we go. That's more like it. I wish it was 1-0 Sharks. 1-0 Toronto Maple Leafs over the Sharks. With 18 shots on goal and 7 blocked shots, I mean, they're pouring them on. So, 3 shots by the Sharks, making it super freaking easy for Martin Jones in net, which is crazy because you would think that, I mean, the guy has his contract bought out from the San Jose Sharks until 2027. For perspective, that's how long Logan Couture is signed in San Jose, through 2027. Okay, and this year, Martin Jones is making $2.9 million off of the San Jose Sharks. The next 3 years, it'll be $1.6 million. But right now, $2.9 million of the Sharks salary cap is devoted to Martin Jones. And they only put 3 shots on net? You gotta make that guy work. You gotta put him to work, man. There's no reason why Mackenzie Blackwood should be sweating this much in this first period, but it is what it is. Face-off dot is being controlled by Toronto Maple Leafs as well. So let's look into who exactly is taking the draws for the San Jose Sharks tonight and why they only have 40.1%. Luke Cunningham has won 25% of his face-offs. Ryan Carpenter has won 33.3%. Hurdle 60%. Willem Eklund 100%. Mikhail Granlund 28.6%. And, all that averages out to just 40.1% of the face-off wins. As far as penalties go, man, Tomas Hurdle got called for tripping at 14:21, and then literally 5 seconds later, Mikhail Granlund gets called for delaying the game, a face-off violation for supposedly putting his hand over the puck. Some bogus call like that, but so the Maple Leafs had a significant amount of power play opportunity. They scored on the 5-on-3 when Marner, so I believe it's was it Mitchell Marner, right? Mitchell Marner of the Toronto Maple Leafs scored his 15th goal of the season on the power play at 15:22 of the first period with a snapshot. I mean, when you're down by 2-man, when you're down a 2-man advantage, I mean, these guys literally were just pinching. Like, the defenders were like in the slot. They had all the ice to work with, and thank goodness the Sharks only allowed 1 goal with the amount of shots that are poured on. The shots also, I mean, the shots do not even, I wish we had a stat for this that showed a live stat, but it's not even taking into account how many of these shots went off of the post. So about 4 of these shots from the Maple Leafs went off the post. This could have easily been a 5-0 game already. So the San Jose Sharks are going to have to definitely step it up, even if that means in the physicality department. So Sharks have 4 hits, Toronto has 2, and 2 block shots for Toronto Maple Leafs, 7 for San Jose. Yeah, not a fun time right now. At least after the first 20, let's see if the Sharks are turning it around. For the next 40 minutes of hockey. So today around the league, a nice healthy lineup of games. 12 games exactly being played around the league tonight. So we're going to go to some of the scores. The Philadelphia Flyers were hosting the Calgary Flames. They won 3-2 at home. The Florida Panthers went into Colorado into Denver. They won 8-4 against the Avalanche. Right now, the second period is beginning in Boston. The Boston Bruins have a 2-1 lead over the Tampa Bay Lightning. The second period is underway in Columbus. The Columbus Blue Jackets are winning the Minnesota Wild. I always like when those two clubs play each other. Obviously, they both were expansion teams at the same time, entered the league at the same time, so it's always fun when Minnesota and Columbus get together. Right now, the Blue Jackets lead the Wild 2-1 in the second period. Second period is about to begin in Montreal, where they have a 1-0 lead over the New York Rangers. That's got an original six battle going on there. The Vancouver Canucks are tied in New Jersey. They're in their first intermission. That game is 0-0. The Buffalo Sabres are starting off the second period just right now. They are leading the Pittsburgh Penguins in Pittsburgh 1-0. St. Louis Blues and Carolina Hurricanes will be playing later on this evening. Their face-off should be going down any moment now, to be honest with you, along with the Dallas Stars and the Nashville Predators in Dallas. As far as your late-night games tonight, the Ottawa Senators will be playing the Edmonton Oilers in Edmonton, and the New York Islanders will be visiting the desert and taking on your defending Stanley Cup champs, the Vegas Golden Knights. Right now, there's about a little bit more than 5 minutes to go left in the first intermission. The San Jose Sharks are trailing the Toronto Maple Leafs at home 1-0. I believe the total shot count now is 19, so it's been officially raised to 19 shots on goal. So yeah, as I said, Mackenzie Blackwood dang near faced 20 shots on goal in that freaking first period alone. So we'll see what the Sharks do, if there's any adjustments in the lineup. And we'll see how they answer back. The Sharks honestly are lucky that this game is only 1-0, and they should capitalize on the fact that the Toronto Maple Leafs were not able to bury the puck more, and hopefully, bring it to these guys for the next 40 minutes. So that is your first intermission report. Let's see what the Sharks can do going into this next period. So we're going to step aside again for a quick break and get some snacks, get prepared for the next period. And we'll see if the refs will continue to impact this game, giving two-man advantages away like the Sharks are giving away their jerseys today for the Bay FC night in San Jose. All right, I'm Aaron James, and we will be right back here on the live watch party from Shark City Hockey. Don't go anywhere. All right, what's up, everybody? We're back here. It's about a few moments away from the opening face-off for the second period. We'll see if there's any adjustments in the lineup from head coach David Quinn. We'll see if the Sharks freaking put some more pressure, because, man, if they continue to play the game the way they did in that first period, it's going to be a long night or a short night if this clock just keeps rolling. We'll see. But we are ready for action here in the second period. So let's reset the clock. Boom. Boy, oh boy. Just waiting for the home broadcast. They're plugging the new women's soccer club that's going to be opening up here soon in San Jose. They'll be playing in San Jose. They'll be repping the Bay FC. The Toronto Maple Leafs, you know, they're 19-10-7 with 45 points. So they are like almost right in the middle of the pack of the league, ranked 13th overall in the entire league. San Jose Sharks, of course, you know, they're at the bottom, 32nd team. Chicago Blackhawks are probably the only team that's closest to us in terms of like L's. And so are the Ducks. Connor Bedard was knocked out yesterday, placed on AR with a fractured jaw. So we'll see how that affects, all you tankers out there. We'll see how that affects the Sharks' effort, because a lot of fans, regardless if the Sharks finish number one overall or not, definitely feel that the league is going to maybe put that Celebrini-Bedard combination together next season. And with Connor Bedard, who is just literally elected as the youngest player to ever be selected in the NHL All-Star game, he's out with a fractured jaw, and I don't know how long it's going to take for him to come back. I highly doubt he'll be. If he's available for the NHL All-Star game, I'll be surprised. So, some fans in the hockey world are talking about how kind of same thing happened to McDavid. Injured his rookie year. So, it happens, and some people want to say it's a good hit. Some people want to say it's a dirty hit. But right now, here in Sharks territory, we're worried about getting this dub so we could avoid a second 11-game losing streak. So Blackwood having to come up early again. This first minute of the second period has been all Leafs just holding and controlling the puck in our own zone. Here comes Eklund and Hurdle, now Barabanov. They finally get the puck to get behind Martin Jones. Goal line, not in the net though. And a wild shot attempt comes all the way back. Now 3-on-2 for the Maple Leafs. Sharks are able to come back and regain position and kind of get them to retreat back to the blue line. Shot from the blue line, stopped by Blackwood. The Leafs are just kind of circling the puck around. It's 5-on-5 hockey, but it definitely feels like a power play out there with all that open ice. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Face off. Deep in Shark zone. Won by Cunnin. Sharks they failed to clear it. Second opportunity to clear it, and they fell on that opportunity as well. Addison trying to swing it around, but the Leafs are there. The Leafs regain possession of the puck. They elect to throw it toward the net. That goes wide. Takes a nice Sharks bounce out of the zone. The Leafs resetting. Sharks regain possession and dump it deep. Ooh, nice hit from Cunnin. Not that it matters. Leafs get possession of the puck again and into the Sharks zone. All right, here we go. Nice play. I don't know why LeBanc is retreating across the slot. That's the... Okay, here we go. Nice pass. Zadina is out there with Carpenter and LeBanc. LeBanc tapping his stick at the slot, asking for the puck. But the Sharks elect to shoot the puck into Carpenter, who was in front of the goalie. All right, Sharks again, trying to create some pressure. Battling for the puck by the half wall. Ferraro pinched. Now he has to retreat as the Leafs get possession of the puck. 200-foot game right now for the last 2 minutes. Puck going back and forth behind Martin Jones, behind Mackenzie Blackwood. There's a wraparound opportunity. Stopped by Blackwood. That was Matthews who did that wraparound opportunity. Damn, son. Four minutes into the second period, and it's really just been all Toronto. As it's been all season long, the Sharks just fail to create any chances. Every time the puck is in the opposing team zone, it's either a dump and chase or a dump on a line change. Really, no sustained pressure. It's just kind of ridiculous. It's like the pucks are, the Sharks are literally just like playing a game where they're either clearing the puck or dumping the puck, but there's no commitment to the offensive pressure. Every now and then, you'll see them try to battle and get chippy around, you know, the half wall or behind the net. But more often than not, ill-advised passes or too many passing, not enough quality shots, and that's why they're getting in this position where they're down on the shot department. 3 shots on freaking goal. Still looking for our first shot this period. Come on, boys. 5 minutes in. John Ruda with the blast. That miss. Finally a shot on goal. It's all Bootsy. You know, I'm hearing that you know, from the commentary on the home broadcast, that the Sharks are playing the game they exactly want to play, grinding out the zone, not getting in a foot race apparently. But I mean, if grinding out, you know, the game and not getting any shots, if, you know, essentially wasting the clock, right? I mean, come on. Come on. Anyways, my bad. I'm just saying, if this is their game plan, they need to change it, right? 20 shots on... There's 4 shots on net. It's ridiculous. Come on, baby. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, boys. Very uninspiring hockey right here. Just back and forth. All right, here we go. Finally, good zone entry. Shot on net. Love it. That's what I want to see right there. Zone entry with at least 2 extra attackers. More precise passing. Taking the shots when the shot is there. I love it. That's what we need more of right there. Hi, baby. No, Sebastian, that's mine. Got the puppy trying to be a part of the broadcast right now. My fault. Hi, baby. He likes to come by my side whenever he notices that the Sharks are frustrating me. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Well, it's a rainy night here in San Jose, California, and the Sharks are not helping. Hi, baby. Was crazy. Martin Jones, the only goaltender to take the San Jose Sharks all the way to the Stanley Cup final. Now here he is, dressed up in Toronto blue with the Maple Leaf jersey on, Maple Leaf mask on. Getting paid almost $3 million for his buyout from the Sharks. Having an easy night. Almost halfway through this game, only 5 shots he's faced. What's up? Welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm going to tell you right now, you missed nothing but freaking Toronto pouring it on often and early. Sharks are honestly, it's surprising that they are only in this game down by 1. They are facing their old netminder that took them to the Stanley Cup finals. Actually, it's funny because the Sharks have faced, well, they didn't address him the last game out, but in the last 2 games that the San Jose Sharks played, they had both of their goaltenders at the tank that were their netminders for the Stanley Cup Finals team. So James Reimer, he was the backup goalie for the Winnipeg Jets, so he was on the bench the other night. And then tonight, the starting goalie, Martin Jones, is starting tonight for the Maple Leafs. Comment saying Toronto can't win. They're slithering up in the standings. Yeah, right now they are they're right in the middle of the pack. I mentioned this just a little while ago that they are the 13th ranked team in the league. So they get 2 points tonight, and they can see them a significant jump. They'll jump up to the 10th. So right now the Kings have 46 points in the standings at 10th overall in the league. Toronto with 45. You know, a win tonight would help them claim that spot. All right, so Toronto's operating deep in the Sharks zone. The Sharks now committing 4 men to the pressure. Still can't seem to get control of the puck. Boy, oh boy, I literally see a 3-on-2, and the Sharks with the extra guy cannot get control of the puck. All right, icing on the Sharks. So I guess a positive is really that the Sharks got scored on while they're on a 5-on-3 penalty kill. So outside of that 1 goal surrendered and the fact that they cannot generate more than 5 shots on goal halfway through the game, it's good to see that, quote unquote, the Sharks are in this game. I mean, let's just be real. The 5-on-3 penalty definitely helped Toronto, but I mean, 20 shots on goal for Toronto so far, and like 4 or 5 of them hit the post. We're lucky that this game's 1-0. It's a great night for your Canucks. Won tonight, huh? Yeah, I've seen that. They won at home, right? If I'm not mistaken. Was it 3-2? Or no, they won on the road 3-1. Or they're winning right now 3-1. And Calgary lost on the road 3-2. All right, here we go. Oops. Oh, the clock kind of running there. My fault. I'll get that caught up in just a second. All right, so this game is kind of, in terms of like, pressure, and the Sharks are kind of, slowing these guys down, so that's good to see. There's only been like maybe 2 shots, 1 shot on goal for Toronto in this period. So technically the Sharks are doing a better job. It's just all the pressure is in their own zone. So all right. Oh, I thought that was a penalty. It's offsides. Come on. Kalen Addison gets hit in the face with a stick, and they don't even call a penalty. That's ridiculous. It's going to be one of those nights where the refs are definitely going to be dictating this game. Bogus call to put them 5-on-3, and there's been 2 freaking penalties that they've missed that should have been given to awarded to the Sharks. So Sharks had 2 opportunities, or should have been given 2 opportunities on power play, but the refs, they don't see anything tonight for Team Till. All right, my bad. I was just reading some stuff. They need to hire refs that aren't blind. Yeah, you know what? It's one of those things where it's like the Sharks are not supposed to, quote unquote, on paper, they're not supposed to be a good team. So I feel like whenever they're going to play us, when they're playing a rather solid game against teams that should otherwise be, controlling the game against them, the refs are going to definitely push the envelope on that. They're going to force the hand. Like it really feels that way, especially in the beginning of the season. All right, here we go. Face off outside the Shark zone. Cunning going to face off against Gregor, another old Shark. Back on the ice, the tank, along with Martin Jones. So Noah Gregor, welcome back. Another shot from the point, and that's saved by Blackwood. Let's go. All right, Sharks win the face-off, but they turn it over, and now it's dangerously close to another goal. Toronto missed the puck on a wide open net opportunity, but they have control of it, and they keep sending the puck from the blue line. All right, here we go. Nope, I lied. Dump and chase won by Toronto, and the puck is back in the Shark zone. Here we go. Come on. Ferraro dumps it all the way down, and Toronto is there. And they advance the puck to the blue line, but the Sharks regain possession. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Sharks cycling the puck around. Send it to the face-off circle. Ferraro is down there in the freaking trapezoid, not at the blue line. He's in the trapezoid, trying to make something happen for the Sharks, but Toronto regained possession, and now they're skating it into the Shark zone. Tomas Hertl, nice check. Rubs the freaking attacker off of the puck. Now Eklund dumps it in and tries to chase it down. He's hunting pucks per usual. But that puck doesn't really do anything else. No pressure, just a lot of chipping. Sharks going to try that same strategy. Slap it down. Barabanov sends it all the way around, even though there's no Shark on that side. Sends it all the way around the rink. Straight to Toronto, and they advance the puck out. San Jose Goldfish. This guy. San Jose Goldfish. How dare you use the word San Jose and gold in the same sentence? Okay. Come on, let's go, baby. Addison tried to do it all by himself, even though that support loses control of the puck. Now here's Toronto, deep in the Shark zone. Cycling around. Backhand opportunity by Toronto. That goes wide, thank goodness. Toronto wins the possession of the puck again in the trapezoid zone, but thank goodness they're unable to take the pass cleanly at the blue line. Now they have to reset to get back on side. Nylander dumps the puck, hits Hodachuk, and Hodachuk drops his stick on that hit. Oh, clean pass for Toronto to Tavares, who was right in the slot, but he wasn't able to control the puck. Thank goodness. It's the last guy we want to see having a one-on-one opportunity in the slot against Blackwood. All right, here come the Sharks. And there they go. Toronto gets the puck again. Oh my goodness. Every time the Sharks look like they're about to generate some offense and they're skating forward, they are getting right back to their own zone. It's rather frustrating to watch, I'll be real with you. Wrist shot from the blue line, and that gets saved by Blackwood. Looks like we're going to do a TV timeout. Nothing really too exciting going on the Sharks Twitter feed per usual. I'm just checking in on that. Sharks Twitter feed has been kind of dead over the last few years, and I think that has really nothing to do with the team. It's just more so that I don't know. To me, I feel like Instagram is really the real place where Sharks fans kick it at. And that's where the party's at. And X is kind of cool, but it's typically the same voices, and it's not fans you're hearing from. It's... Anyways, I'll just end it with that. So yeah, nothing too exciting going on in Sharks territory right now. Especially in this game. Let's hope that the Sharks could freaking find a way to tie it up, because that'll be sweet. All right, here we go. Looks like we're coming back from the commercial break. Thank goodness. My bad. Pardon the pause. Just waiting for this freaking puck to drop. Gotta go through all these promos here. All right, here we go. Face off to the right of Mackenzie Blackwood, won by the Sharks. Hopefully that TV timeout gave us a chance to, you know, collect ourselves. Let's go, baby. All right, here's Hoffman. He's advancing. He has 3 Maple Leafs around him, so that was easily shut down. He's out there with Bailey and Cunnin. Not that it matters because the Leafs, again, they regain control, but they ice the puck. All right. So we're going to have a face-off deep in the Maple Leaf zone, finally. Hopefully that can help out. Help out generate some freaking pressure offensively. Oh my goodness gracious. Sharks looking for their 6th shot on goal as we almost close up this second period. Alright, we got Hurdle, Eklund, Barabanov out there. Hurdle sends it to Ferraro by the blue line. He sends it to Emberson, who's all the way by the freaking face-off circle. That shot goes wide. All the way back to the Shark zone. So resetting. Now Hurdle and Barabanov enter the zone. Battling for it by the half wall. It goes back to the blue line. Ferraro shoots it. Goes off a skate. Off of Austin Matthews. So that goes wide. Alright. Henry Thrun and Ferraro are out there defensively. Whoa. What the heck? Okay. So Marner somehow got right behind all of our defenders and beat the Sharks to the puck in their own zone. And now Toronto is freaking operating. All right, nice. Here's an opportunity. Pass up to Eklund, but that got shut down. My goodness gracious. It's the same thing over and over. I could literally record myself. All right, turnover for Sharks. And that gets turned over. I could literally record myself on a soundboard and just press the same thing over and over because that's exactly what's happening in this game. It's so freaking frustrating, my bad. Come on. Come on. Still looking for the 6th shot on goal. I mean, the game has slowed down for both teams. 18 shots on goal to end that first period, so there's only been 5 more for Toronto. Sharks had 2 shots on goal in this period as they ended the first with 3. So technically the game is slowing down, but I mean, puck possession, puck control has been all Toronto, so it's just been a little frustrating to see the game being played in our own zone. And again, you know, there's been a lot of posts, so we've lucked out. A lot of posts for those pucks that beat Blackwood. It could easily have been a 5-0 game. But on the same note, the only reason why they scored a goal is because we were down 5-3 on a penalty kill. So, this ignore the shots on goal department, and this game is probably a lot closer than what it feels and looks like, especially in this period. So come on, baby, let's go, San Jose. All right. My bad. I just realized I didn't have the clock rolling right there. Let me get this all caught up here. So I heard some rumors that the Sharks elected to remove this game off of the breakaway pass, which is supposed to be a pass that you get. Oh, Sharks with the opportunity, and there it is, gone. So this game is pretty much almost a sellout crowd. Obviously, most of it is Toronto Maple Leafs. I heard on Reddit forums that people who had the breakaway pass, which I elected to not do it this month. I think I made the smart choice, but I heard that some of those who did continue to renew their subscription this month, that this game specifically was taken off of the breakaway pass. So I would like to see. To see if anyone out there wants to confirm that. I believe it, but I'm just wondering why. Is it because they knew that this was going to be a big turnout, especially Toronto fans, so they didn't want to give away like a ticket on their breakaway pass? It kind of makes no sense. But if there's any truth in those reports, please confirm. I would like to know, because I definitely was reconsidering renewing it toward the end of the season. I just had a bunch of things going on, for holidays and a lot of things that this month that it wasn't. My schedule just didn't allow me to make some of these games. The breakaway pass is $89. Like after taxes, it comes up to like less than like 94, 95, like less than $94, I think. And you get every game. So when I did it, we got every when I was my subscription was live. I had every preseason game at home and every home game in the month of October, plus the 9 home games in November. So it's supposed to be every home game. That's how many games. So, the last 2 months it's been like 5 home games. So, that's the other, that kind of also factored into my decision on renewing, is the fact that the games were lower. And as I'm saying this, they score. 42 seconds left. 2-0. So the games are all dependent on the schedule, right? So the first 2 months, the first 2 months of the season was like 9 games, which is amazing. But in December, and this month, January, it's 5 games. So I'm shocked to see that they removed a game this month. I'm going to need to get that confirmed, but from my understanding, it was this game that was removed, which I think is kind of cap. But it doesn't matter. Here we are watching on this live party, which is great. And unfortunately, Sharks are now down 2-0. Toronto gets that freaking insurance goal before this period ends. From how it's looking now, the Sharks are going to need an impressive 20 minutes of hockey in the third period in order to prevent the second 11-game losing streak of the season. So, man. Yeah. Honestly, the breakaway is a great deal. I would love, I love it, and I would love to continue my subscription. I'm all for it. It does kind of like even out. Like if you do the math, it does kind of come out to like what the nosebleeds, and that's where they give it to you. So just so you're aware, most of the tickets are 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16th row in the upper bowl, so they are the nosebleed seats. And if you do the math, it comes about $20 a ticket. Obviously, these last couple of months, it's a little bit more, but yeah. So it's definitely worth it if you don't care. If you don't care where you sit, and if you just want a seat to the house, like I'm all for it. I really am. I didn't renew this month though because I had some things in my schedule that required me to be up super early in the morning, like 4 a.m. start times, and being at a hockey game till like 11:30 at night just wasn't going to work for me this month. The nosebleeds are $70 to $100 in Vancouver. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if you guys have Game Time up there. This is not an endorsement, but it's a pretty good site to get some tickets to events like last minute. Pretty decent prices, but that's it. 2 periods in the books. 2 periods in the books. This has been tough. One of the toughest watch parties. So, really quick, at 19 minutes and 17 seconds, Kalye, I hope I'm saying this correct, Jarnkrok? I don't know if I'm saying that correct. My bad. Jarnkrok got his 10th goal of the season. Got his 10th goal of the season for the Maple Leafs at 19:17, and that gives the Toronto Maple Leafs the insurance goal 2-0 to end this second period. I'll be right back with your game stats through 2 periods, and we'll be right here for the next 20 minutes of hockey to cheer on the San Jose Sharks. So hopefully, come back into this game and end this freaking losing streak. Would love to see them end this losing streak before they go on a road trip. I buy from SeatGeek or Ticketmaster. That's what's up. All right. I'm Aaron James. I will be right back. It's raining in San Jose, California, and the gloomy weather isn't looking any better at the Shark Tank as they are trailing 2-0 and are on the verge of their second 11-game losing streak of the season. We'll be right here for the third period to cheer them on, hopefully to a victory. Either way, we're going to be right here. If it ends up, the score ends the way it is right now, we'll be right here with y'all. When I come back, we'll discuss that second period, and then we'll talk about some other scores going on around the league. So give me about a few minutes, and then we'll be right back here live on Shark City Hockey's live watch party with real-time reaction to the Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the San Jose Sharks. All right. What's up? We are back. Here we go. We got some comments. Hockey is like a love-hate relationship for me. I feel you on that one. To me, I love my team regardless. Like, I'm going to be behind them either way. Like, I'm a diehard fan. I'm a loyal fan. I'm a genuine fan. Not one of these fans that fan out for clout or trying to build a name for myself at the team's expense, so to speak, right? I love my Sharks, and that's why, it is hard to accept, the path that they're on, which, we'll just call it, if I could take a step aside, take myself out of a Sharks fan's perspective and be like an outsider looking in, it's hard to accept the fact that they're tanking. And that's the frustrating part, is like, if this is indeed the goal, even though they say no team tanks, and it makes no sense for teams professionally to deliberately tank because, their own careers, blah, 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 right? Like all this status quo cliche stuff. Like, bottom line, when you see this type of hockey that's being played, which I've mentioned this on the last live stream, some of it looks deliberate, like they're not really like doing maximum effort. Yeah, it becomes very painstaking to watch. And there's fans out there that are feeling like they're being rewarded because they want to see them tank, and they're looking at the next year's draft class. But to me, that makes zero sense. To me, it's like, why put the entire fan base through this charades from October all the way through April if there's no real intention to like actually compete or be competitive? Like I said, I'm not a real big, unless it's in the squared circle and you're walking down to the freaking ring in a Titantron with some music and some pyrotechnics behind you, right? I'm not interested in sports entertainment when it comes to, what's going on in the hockey rink. I want to see sports competition. And that's what I feel like we're getting right now, is we're getting sports entertainment. Like, oh, this is entertaining even though they're losing. I'm not a big fan of that. We got some questions. It says Winnipeg, and sorry I'm late. I am late. I hate to go. What says Winnipeg? Is it my stats that say Winnipeg still? Let me see. If it does, my fault. The stream says Winnipeg? Oh, it does, huh? My fault. You know why? For some reason, again, the freaking the live stream cut. So when I went live again, it took the title from the last watch party. For some reason, my my streaming stuff has kind of been really freaking really crazy lately. Like the last stream it cut, same thing happened this time. Then the chat wasn't working, but thank you for letting me know that. I'll correct at the end of the stream. All right, let's go into the intermission stats here. So now that I know that's happening, I can delete this. All right, my bad. Thank you for making me aware of that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through like I'm gonna have to try to like maybe like clean up whatever is going on here on my end. But back to the point. The San Jose Sharks are trailing this game right now 2-0. Shots on goal favor Toronto, as they have been all game long. The shots ended 17-3 in the first period for Toronto. That second period was a little bit more evened out, even though Toronto definitely controlled the pace, controlled the puck. They definitely dominated puck possession, definitely dominated the offensive zone pressure time. But there was 8 shots on net for Toronto, 7 for the San Jose Sharks in that last game. that last period. So we're at 25-10. Faceoffs are still being dominated by Toronto. 56.4% of the wins are going their way. No penalties in that second period, so a disciplined game played by the Sharks, unlike that first period in which they were down on a 2-man advantage when Tomas Hertl was tripping at 14:21, and then 32 seconds later, Mikhail Granlund delays the game with a faceoff violation, pointing his hand over the puck, apparently. The Toronto Maple Leafs were on a 2-man advantage power play they scored, and the Sharks killed off the other power play that followed, so they have 50% on the night for the power play unit, 1 for 2. And yeah, the hits departments still favoring the Sharks 7-3, and block shots. Sharks are doing their best to help out Mackenzie Blackwood now, who's made 23 saves. Again, that last period was a little bit better. A bulk of those shots were faced in the first period. And yeah, that's your game thus far. 4 giveaways for each club, 2 takeaways for Toronto, 4 for the San Jose Sharks. And this is going to be the last 20 minutes of a 2-game season series against the 2 clubs. So Toronto Maple Leafs and San Jose Sharks face each other 2 times this season. It's home and home series as well. The Sharks will be playing in Toronto in 3 days to begin their 5-game road trip. And sometime in that road trip, Sharks fans could expect to see the return of Captain Logan Couture. All right. So, around the league, the Maple Leafs obviously have a 2-0 edge on the Sharks right now with about 5 minutes of some change before the final period. Some other games that are going on right now in the first intermission is after 1 period in their first intermission, the St. Louis Blues at the Carolina Hurricanes. That game's tied up 1 apiece in their first intermission after 1 period. In Dallas, the Predators lead the Stars 1-0. The Edmonton Oilers will be taking on the Ottawa Senators tonight, and the Golden Knights will also be hosting the New York Islanders tonight. So those are your 2 late games in the league. The 12-game Saturday night for the NHL tonight. Games that have already finished up are finished. Oh, pardon me. I forgot one more there. Second intermission. Right now, the Vancouver Canucks lead New Jersey 4-2. The New York Rangers trailing the Montreal Canadiens in Montreal 3-2. The third period's about to begin in Columbus. The Wild are tied up with the Blue Jackets 2 apiece. The third period has just begun in Pittsburgh. Sabres are winning that game right now 1-0. And then the Lightning are down by 1 goal, 3-4 in Boston. So the Bruins are leading that game. Third period's about to begin. Your 2 games that have already concluded tonight. The Calgary Flames lost on the road to the Philadelphia Flyers 3-2. And the Florida Panthers freaking lit up the Colorado Avalanche in Denver, Colorado. 8-4. Man. So a lot of action going on around the league. Obviously, we are highly anticipating this final period here in San Jose as the Sharks are looking to freaking prevent what will be the second 11-game losing streak of the year. I want to see these guys win so bad because I'm telling you, man, the way they've been playing this losing streak, I could see it going a little bit longer. I mean, we'll see. The Sharks have kind of handled on the road this season, but man, I would hate to see them drop more. I would hate to see them reach 11 games, but we're 20 minutes away from that. But I hate to see them go more than that for sure. We got someone saying the Sharks are about to get bodied. Oh man, the way they've been playing tonight, man, rightfully so. So I want to take a quick break. I'm gonna have to get prepared for this third period, and then we'll reconnect in a minute. So don't go anywhere. Third period, San Jose Sharks taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs is coming up. Toronto is leading this game 2-0, and the Sharks are looking to have another epic comeback. Do they have another comeback in the tank? Can they come back at the tank, or will the Sharks continue to deliberately tank? After all, they're trying to stay within, they're trying to stay in possession of that number 1 overall chance of winning the draft lottery, right? Especially with Connor Bedard now out with the freaking fractured jaw. It's crazy. Prediction 10-0 Maple Leafs. They're not the Canucks, bro. They're not your Vancouver Canucks, all right? They're not going to line us up 10-0. If they do, I'll be so... If they even get to 5 or 4, I'll be a little PO'd. But my prediction is that the Sharks tie this game up. Maybe even win 3-2. We'll see. Force a shootout. That'd be nice. We got to make James Reimer earn that money, man. He's making $2.9 million right now in this game. And the Sharks are only making him face, what, 5 shots? Is that what I said? No, not 5 shots. 10 shots, pardon me. The guy's laughing on his way to the bank. Anyways. It is a bold prediction. Like I said, I bleed till, man. To me, it's not over till it's over. I've seen some epic comebacks. Some, like, buzzer beaters where the game gets tied up or even won with, like, milliseconds left. So I'm not giving up on my guys. All right. We'll be right back for this third period, which the puck will be dropped in about 90 seconds. So I'll take a brief break, and then we'll continue this party here. All right. Game on, baby. Thank you all for, picking with me. We got another comment. Arizona Coyotes did a pretty hard comeback recently. Yes, they did. And the Sharks, they've had some comebacks. Not lately. I feel like that's kind of been like how I feel like the Sharks are competitive when they want to be, just enough to keep you interested, but not to the point where they lose their positioning for where they want to stand in the draft. That's literally feel like what it's been. This last 5 seasons, it's been like a recycled script, man. It's like they're out there and they showcase the players whose contracts they're trying to get off the books, or, they run these puff pieces to, get you to feel some type of way about them and get them off the books. And then, they win enough to keep you interested and make sure they don't completely lose the fan base. But, yeah, they definitely, man. Here we go. Puck drop. Come on, baby. Let's go. Excuse me. Pardon me. All right, here we go. Game on, baby. Final 20. I'm going to try to be a little bit more upbeat, up-tempo. Let's go, Sharks. Come on. There we go. All right, William Eklund. Oh, Hurdle with the shot off the post. There we go. Finally. First 30 seconds look really good. There we go. Sharks adding more pressure. I noticed that they start out pretty hot. And then it kind of like, you know, that flame kind of burns out. So we'll see how long they can keep this up. But Eklund with a nice pass. Oh, wow. Tomas Hertl was trying to go top shelf on Martin Jones there. But it a couple of inches off target, hits the post. All right, here we go. Duclair now. The Duke of San Jose. Nice hockey move. Nice pass. Granlund pulls the trigger. Maybe a little bit too late. And Martin Jones makes a save. There we go. Make him work for that money. Martin Jones is one of 2 Sharks players that is still on the books because of a buyout. All right, Sharks win the faceoff. Shot goes wide by Henry Thrun. Rudolph Balcers is the second player, in case you guys are wondering. As a matter of fact, his cap hit isn't that bad. It's only $380,000, and that ends this season. Martin Jones will be on the books for us until 2027. This is the last of like the bulk. There'll be 1.6 million for the next few years after this season. 2.9. But yeah. Real quick, I just wanted to shout out again to for letting me know about the title, saying Winnipeg Jets. It seems like when I've been creating events lately this season, or this year, it's been fine until now, but I've been creating the events, and then for some reason it becomes problematic with me. Like the chat doesn't really sync up, and the streams kind of drop. So I just quickly try to go back live, and when I just go directly live instead of like creating an event, it tends to use the title previously. So I didn't update the title. I just went live because, you know, the game was on. So my bad for saying Winnipeg. That was the last game. Again, I'll properly get that title renamed at the end of the stream here. And on that note, our pregame, which is appropriately titled, I labeled it pregame since it cut off 15 minutes into the stream, right before the face-off. That could be found on our YouTube channel as well. All right, let's go. Pardon me. Yup. We are in the fourth minute of this period. Sharks now cycling the puck. Here we go. Emerson fans at the point. Sharks still got some pressure. Control the puck. Come on, baby. Let's do something. Barabanov by the blue line. Does it Ferraro. He blasts it. That goes wide. And all the way back. All the way back to our own goal line. It's just nice to see the Sharks set up camp in their in Toronto zone there. Now they turn the puck over. Kind of have a little trouble advancing. Ooh, here's an opportunity, baby. Fabian Zetterlund with the puck. Cycles around, gets the support. Keelan Addison now going all the way around the net. He passes it to Duclair. Duclair sent to the blue line and blast, and that gets blocked. Ooh, stretch pass to Nylander in Toronto. Sharks chase him down, though. All right. Sharks just trying to get out of their own zone right now. The Sharks are just trying to get out of their own zone. Finally do so. Bailey with the pass up. Cunnin and Hoffman are down there. I'm sorry, baby. I scared Sebastian right now. All right, here we go. My bad. My puppy tripping on me right now. All right, here we go. 6 minutes already into this third period. Sharks were kind of looking all right, but Toronto's looking to pick right back up, adding some pressure. Cycling the puck, blasting from the point. All right, Carpenter gets control. He sends it to Kevin LeBanc. Money in the bank. Dumps it down. Now it's a race to the puck. LeBanc wins it. Nice. Nice shoulder check to get possession of that puck. Puck now sent back to the blue line. John Ruda with the blast. That gets redirected from Hoffman wide. Or was that LeBanc? Doesn't matter. Here we go. Sharks with possession. John Ruda from the point. Sent to the faceoff circle. Henry Thrun to LeBanc at the point. What's LeBanc doing at the blue line? All right, the checking line looks really good for the Sharks. Sent to Jean Ruda. Jean Ruda winds up, shoots. Saved by Jones. That was probably the best opportunity we've had, the best shift that we've had all game long. Real talk. All right, Sharks showing some life, baby. Sounds like Sharks are about to go on a 5-game road trip, I believe it is. Let's see. I believe it is a 5-game road trip. So as I mentioned previously, in 3 days, this is Tuesday, January 9th, the Sharks will be in Toronto to take on the Leafs and close out the season series. They're only playing each other twice this season. Then they'll be at Montreal to take on the Canadiens on January 11th. That's a Thursday night hockey game, baby. A week from today, another early game, this time at 1 o'clock Shark City hockey time. January 13th, next Saturday, they'll be taking on the Senators. Even crazier is Monday, January 5th at 10 in the morning. Monday, January 5th, 10 in the morning. Sharks are going to be taking on the Buffalo Sabres. There's a high possibility, there's a high chance that we may not have a watch party for that. But if we do, I'll let you know the Saturday prior. But yeah, 10 a.m. And then the last game will be against the Blackhawks, which honestly, I'm going to be real with you. I am so freaking like, as if the season couldn't jip Sharks fans of more like, there's only so many things you get excited for this season as a San Jose Sharks fans. And in San Jose Sharks fashion, just the luck of the way it is, unfortunate. I mean, obviously this has nothing to do with the team. And it's really sad it's happened. But of course, Connor Bedard, the one game that we were all looking forward to in Sharks territory, to see him go up against our squad, to see Eklund versus Bedard. Kind of hoping to see Bordeleau in the lineup, to see those two go up against Bedard. But go figure, you know, he will not be in the lineup. So we will not get to see the number 1 draft pick overall that Sharks fans were all drooling over last season play against the club. As who knows how long he'll be out. All right, back to the hockey game. Sharks with some more pressure. Sharks are not going to lead this game without a fight, it seems. Hurdle now. Oh man. Sharks are pulling the trigger, but the pucks aren't getting through to Jones. There we go. Granlund now. Waiting for some support. He tries to do a backhanded dump, but that gets turned over. Oh, here comes Toronto now with speed. Shot. Hits the post. Oh, my goodness. If this is one of those games in Rec League where there's no goalie and you have to hit the post to score, this game would be like 7-0. Wow. Blackwood has been beat at least 5 times. And thank goodness the goalie's best friend, the post, the crossbar, the red iron came through, because that would have been a goal. Face off now. Right side of Blackwood, blocker side. Face off controlled by the Sharks now. Here comes Zetterlund. Trying to generate some offense. He has speed. He needs some support. He gets thrown to the ice. Hurdle's there to clean it up and get possession. Toronto's able to advance the puck out. All right, here we go. Turnover. Here comes Zetterlund and Hurdle. Zetterlund elects to skate right into Tomas Hurdle in the slot. That makes 0 sense. So disappointing to see the 2 leading scorers on the Sharks team unable to get on the same page on that offensive opportunity on the rush and literally just turn over the puck by skating into each other in the slot. Oh well. Got to keep it going here. Justin Bailey gets control of the puck behind the trapezoid, then gets freaking thrown to the ice. Sharks still got possession of it though. It's a battle by the half boards. And now Toronto gets possession of it, and they are able to clear it. Oh, Ferraro struggling with the puck, trying to get it Emberson. He had pressure. Gets the job done, though. Stretch pass. Sharks to the blue line, and they dump it. Ooh-wee. Toronto got lucky there. They almost freaking turned it over in front of their goalie. Oh, my goodness. That was a scary shot by Toronto. They miss. And that puck comes all the way to center ice. All right. Oh, no. Toronto entered the zone cleanly, and they scored. They scored. This game is over. My goodness. William Nylander for Toronto Maple Leafs makes it 3-0. As we are in the 40th or the 50th minute of this game. At 9 minutes and 34 seconds of the third period, William Nylander gets his 20th goal of the season. Bertuzzi gets his 11th assist of the season, and Benoit gets his first assist of the season on that goal. 3-0 Toronto. Damn. And that's it. That's probably all she wrote. I mean, it ain't over till it's over, baby. We got 10 more minutes to go, but my goodness gracious. And here come the Maple Leafs again. A shot off the post. Wow. Wow. Toronto has hit the post more than 5 times today. This is tough. Well, boy, oh boy, Sharks fans. This one looks like it's going to be written in stone. Pretty solid period for the Sharks. The best period, in my opinion. They're saving the best for last. Shots on goal are evened up at 4 apiece in this period alone. But Toronto, man, what a snipe. Yeah, it's been a good game. If the Sharks had the ability to, I don't even want to say if they had the ability or skill set. I personally believe that they have the right players in place. I just don't know what it is, man. I just think it's their strategy. I mean, obviously, having players is one thing, but it's really up to the coaching, right? Coaching staff to implement the right strategies, the right game plan, right? In order to freaking be competitive. And that's what I really feel is lacking here. The Sharks have the skill. Their top six may not be as flashy or as, as star-studded as most of the other, the rest of the league's top six forwards out there. But from what I've seen from Zetterlund, Granlund, Duclair, Hurdle this season, okay, there it is. The Sharks don't really have a top six. They have a top four, right? Eklund's still getting his game under him. And Barabanov, well, he's been out almost the entire season with a broken finger. And, but back to the point. What I've seen out of these guys, because Eklund and Barabanov have the ability to make it happen, right? Maybe they're not on the right line. Maybe Hurdle should be paired up with another two forwards on that top line. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Barabanov and Eklund should be playing third or fourth line minutes. You know what I mean? But bottom line, what I'm trying to get at is I could see the skill set and the ability to be competitive. I mean, these guys have done some outstanding. You've had some glimpses of greatness this season, and I just feel like strategically, the game that we're playing is just not matching these players' styles, nor is it like really doing anything to generate like solid offensive pressure, man. A lot of it just seems lightweight, improvised. It seems like the game plan is to dump and chase. I mean, it's just not there. There's literally like no strategy, man. It's like they're out there like trying to survive each game. That's what it really feels like. Like, it feels like they're playing conservative hockey. It feels like defensively they're trying to defend a lead even when they don't have it. The pressure just isn't there. So that's my spiel. Pardon me. Got a comment saying Sharks are on a pace to be one of the worst teams in NHL history, chasing the Capitals. I don't think we'll end that severe. I almost guarantee you it's going to be one of those seasons where we're going to start picking up hot again, and then you'll have some people who are part of Team Tank crying about the Sharks winning some games and not getting the best odds to win number one overall again. All right. Oh! Opportunity to score right there. Zetterlund goes wide. Come on, baby. 8 minutes to make something happen. The Duke of San Jose with possession of puck. Sends it to the point. Blast from Emerson. Oh, yeah! Woo! Finally! Finally! Finally, baby! Duclair sends it to Emerson. He takes a shot. That redirects off of a freaking Maple Leaf stick and then someone's shoulder. We get possession of it in the faceoff circle. Zetterlund does. He sends it instinctively to Granlund right there across the crease, and Granlund buries it, baby. Mikael Granlund's 5th goal of the season. Primary assist to Zetterlund's 6th assist of the season. Emerson gets his 6th assist of the season with the secondary assist. Yeah. Woo! It ain't over till it's over, baby. 3-1. Finally. Got some life. Show me something. That's right. 8 minutes for a comeback. Let's go. It's like the Black Panther movie. Show them who you are. Let's go, baby. That definitely got the Shark Tank buzzing. Oh, nice save. Another big save by Mackenzie Blackwood. coming up clutch. Oh, Justin Bailey with an opportunity on a breakaway. Oh, wow. Almost. Almost. Come on, baby. Dang, he missed that breakaway chance. That was close. Dude, Justin Bailey is a big, fast guy, man. He is, to me, like the surprise of the season. Like when they called him up, when he got his contract finally inked with San Jose, and he got called up from Nakuda, the way he skates for how freaking big of a guy he is impressive. And honestly, the size and the speed is one of the things that the Sharks have been lacking for the last couple of seasons. Almost had an opportunity on a breakaway there. Oh no! Woo! Toronto is not taking their foot off of the pedal here, man. They almost got another one right there. Almost got caught Blackwood out of position. But yes, Blackwood, type Big Mac in the comment sections, baby. There it is. All right, time's a factor now. If the Sharks want to make a game out of this, here comes Zetterlund. He has Duclair on the side with him. I love this line. Duclair, Zetterlund, and Granlund's been my favorite line all season long. Like I've been saying, they deserve to be the top line. Let's go, baby. Should probably have Granlund, Zetterlund, and Hurdle on one line, or even Granlund, Duclair, and Hurdle on the first line. That would be my top three. Let's go. I mean, Zetterlund and Eklund have been such a great combination. I wouldn't be mad with Hurdle, Duclair, Granlund, and then Barabanov, Zetterlund, and Eklund. That wouldn't, to me, that would be pretty solid. Like, that would be a great mix-up, but we'll see how Logan Couture plays a factor into this for however long he spends with us this season. Hasn't played a single game, expected to be back in this upcoming road trip. I imagine he'll get the second line minutes, and we'll see how long he stays with the club, because I am not going to lie to you. I honestly suspect that he might be on the move this season. If you want to know why, check out my latest video, Shark City Unfiltered, the next Sharks captain. It's available on our YouTube channel. While I have you here, don't forget to follow us across the board on social media at Shark City Hockey. Yes, Blackwood, our Big Wood, is carrying the team, and he has been all season long. A lot of fans feel he deserves to be the starting goaltender, and I don't see why not. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Sharks try to operate. LeBanc with the puck down the goal line, sends it to the point. Barrow sends it to Eberson. Eberson tries to shoot. That goes off of a body. Not a bad idea after his last opportunity. Approaching 4 minutes of regulation time. And Mackenzie Blackwood has to stop the play. All right. Let's roll, baby. Let's go. Oh, I see that the Sharks broadcast is electing to play some rap all of a sudden. My bad. Kind of an inside joke to people here right here at Shark City Hockey. Here at the Shark City Hockey Studios. Mikael Granlund. This is coming from the San Jose Sharks PR on X, formerly known as Twitter. Mikael Granlund gets his 5th goal of the season. That's 25 points in his past 25 games. He has 5 goals and 20 assists in the last 25 games. That's what's up, baby. Oh, wow, we got an update from our Canucks fans that'll be kicking it in the Sharks' 5th line, saying that New Jersey just scored a goal, or they just scored, and they're a goal away with a minute in a game that they were winning 5-2. Let's dive into that really quick here. Oh my goodness. It's a 5-4 contest. The Vancouver Canucks are holding the edge right now, 5-4 over New Jersey. And yeah, New Jersey scored almost 2 minutes apart to pull it within 1. Right now, the Sharks are looking to score 2 goals to send this bad boy to overtime. 4 minutes remain. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I want to share the stream. I think most fans may have dialed, they may have dialed out. There is, unfortunately, there's football going on. And the Sharks weren't looking too good, so I imagine a lot of them decided to jump ship. Oh, what a save by Blackwood! But it wasn't enough. This game is over. 4-1. I was about to say, type Big Mac in the comment section. He came up huge, but no Shark was there to help him out. What a freaking blocker / stick save by Blackwood. And no one helps out Mackenzie Blackwood on the rebound. Literally leaving Nylander and Tavares in front of the crease, just playing tic-tac-toe passing. And they just watching. Everyone's watching 2 of the best Maple Leafs freaking go back and forth on Blackwood there. You mean there's no fish there to help him? You got jokes with your Free Willy team almost choking on their lead. Nah, just kidding. Come on, that's it. I love my Sharks, but that's it, man. Here we go. Sharks trying to come back, but man, what a miracle. We're gonna need a miracle here. I don't think so. I imagine that the Maple Leafs will do what they're doing now, which is pass the puck backwards, spend time in their zone, just freaking try to get out of this game without any injuries, and, wait to face the Sharks at home in 3 more nights. Yeah. Yeah, this one's in the books. This one is in the books, fans. There is 129 seconds remaining. Let's check in on the Canucks game here. Another game that's worth keeping an eye on here, as New Jersey's trying to press the issue. I think Canucks are going to hold on to win. I don't think New Jersey's going to be able to come back on this one. Ooh, nice pass, but that gets broken up and cleared. We're approaching almost 90 seconds of regulation. Not quite there yet, but we're almost 90 seconds away. Thank you to everybody. I want to just throw this out there right now. Thank you to everyone who's chimed in, who's stayed the whole way through, who's going to tune into this watch party afterwards and watch the replay. Thank you for all of your support for Shark City Hockey. I apologize again for, an awkward start. We were going strong for 15 minutes and then the stream randomly cut. Also apologize for some of the confusion for some of the titles that were kind of named inappropriately here. I'll get that squared away before our next stream in 3 nights. Another post. Oh my gosh. Toronto fans must be churning, like just rolling their eyes with the amount of times they hit the post. But yeah, I just want to say thank you, everybody. I really appreciate the support. And we'll be getting together more often this year, the 2024 calendar year, to finish off the season into April. Then we have in the so home and away games now. Yeah, I had to fix that title. That's something I have to wait until after the stream ends. It'll be fixed by the end of it. Again, that's just my streaming service kind of being funky. Maybe the powers that be, maybe Bigger Brother's trying to prevent us from getting together, man. Because again, thanks to all of you out there. This has been the hottest, the #1 trending live stream in Sharks territory. And if you are new to Shark City Hockey, the last 5 years we've had some people within the own fan base like throw a lot of shade on our brand, literally trying to cancel us for whatever reason it may be. Just a couple of haters. It is what it is. But thanks to all of you and all of your support. We've been doing this for 5 years strong. So here we go. Final minute of regulation. I imagine the Sharks will do what they can to try to add some more pressure. But Martin Jones, man, coming into San Jose, only allowing 1 goal on 23 shots. I'm sure this is going to probably be something for him. Like, personally, it's going to feel good. I feel like during his last couple of seasons in San Jose, a lot of the Sharks' woes were kind of thrown on him. Like, put on his shoulders. A lot of people were saying how he wasn't, like his goaltending was problematic. So I'm pretty sure this is, a nice little, victory for him. As we have less than 30 seconds remaining now. Toronto is not looking to slow down. They are putting some more shots on goal. All right. So the rematch will go down, part 2, on Tuesday. It's going to be an early game. The game goes down at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock p.m. Tuesday. That's the next time we'll all get together. This game is over. 4-1. Toronto Maple Leafs give the San Jose Sharks their 11th loss in a row. 11 loss in a row for the second time this season. I think, and I've said this a couple of games ago, it's time for freaking Mike Greer to go give a powwow to this club, man. The last time the Sharks lost 11 in a row, he went and talked to them, and then they're able to win. So I think they need another motivational speech. So that's it. San Jose Sharks are 10-28-3 now on the season after 40 games. Tuesday will be the literally midway point of the season. They'll play their 41st game against the same club, Toronto. So Toronto, after 37 games, is 20-10-7. I'm Aaron James. I'm signing off for the rest of the evening. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you right here live on Shark City Hockey's YouTube channel and X profile page. Hopefully with a flawless victory, not just for the Sharks, but for the live stream. And, while you wait for us, we had 3 Jocelyn videos we released on our YouTube channel under our Shark City Unfiltered playlist. So be sure to check that out. Give it a like. Really appreciate it. All right, everyone. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend.